I'm Dr. Uche, a practicing physician who's been coaching others to write and publish their biographies since 2013. The first autobiographies I brought to publication were for my dad and granddad, and those took more than 5 years and lots of mistakes. On this channel, I will show you the tools I use to perfect the process so that you can have your biography done in 6 months or less without the delays and mistakes. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends. Let's dig in. Somebody once asked me, how do you write and be sure not to forget things? And that's such a good question because gosh, can you imagine somebody who's lived 30, 40 years, 50, 60? It's so easy to forget things and then feel bad about it afterwards. Well, I have some suggestions here. Stay tuned. Yes, there are definitely ways to make sure you remember. And the most important thing is to have cues and things that help you remember what's important. Things that help you remember your lived experiences. So, for example, you want to put your journals together. You want to put pictures together, old pictures, because they help you remember times past. They juggle your memory. If I see a picture of me at 16, I might then remember to write about my high school, the exams I took at 16, the people I knew, where we lived, the sort of food we ate. So you can add flesh to it, but you need something to juggle your memory. If I read a journal, and I keep my journals, I have journals dating back to when I was 19, by the way. So if I read my journal at 19, I might remember how it was being brand new in med school and the challenges at the time. If I read my journal at 20, I'll probably think of Y2K. I was 20 in the year 2000. And so if I look at pictures of when I was about 4 or 5, then I might want to ask somebody, how was it living in Zaria at the time? My family lived in the north of Nigeria. Or when I was 2 or so, then I might think about, how was it living in California at the time? So just some random examples, okay? You want to use those things to juggle your memory, and then you want to use a manual like this one, okay? How to write your family biography, great questions to use in gathering family history. It is available on Amazon. It is my publication. It is designed specifically to help people get around this tendency to forget by pointing out questions that help you remember different parts of your life as lived. Early childhood, time of birth, toddler years, extended family and community, growing up, going to school, family and community in school years, teenage years, family and community in teenage years, early adulthood, university or college years, starting to work, etc., etc. And then going even all the way into middle age, later years, and reflections, okay? Use a manual, biography writing manual, pull the journals together, pull the pictures together, even old letters, put them all together. They help you remember and make it less likely that you're gonna forget something major. Was that helpful? What else do you think? Is there something else you think you can use that'll help you remember and not forget things? Let us know in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.